Good morning. This is Mark Lefebvre, Conservation Planner from the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District with this week's Conservation Report. And today I'd like to talk about cover crops on prevented planting acres. With the late planting and wet planting conditions this spring, it looks like there will be a fair amount of prevented planting acres in Stearns County and across the state. How many acres is anybody's guess at this point, but that does mean that a cover crop will need to be established on those acres. Small grains like barley or oats are often the first choice for establishing a cover crop on prevented planting acres. The seed supply, however, of barley and oats are likely to be very tight, and you may be looking far and wide to find some. So using bin run seed from your neighbor may seem like a cheap alternative, but at that point you're technically breaking both state and federal laws. So all seed that is sold in Minnesota must be properly labeled to meet the requirements of the Minnesota Seed Law and the Federal Seed Act. That means that seed you buy for prevented planting acres or use for cover crops has to be tested and be under label too. These laws are some of the oldest consumer protection laws on the books to guarantee that you get what you pay for and protect you as a buyer from poor quality seed and the introduction of noxious weeds that nowadays may even be herbicide resistant. The label must state the name of the crop species or kind and variety of each agricultural seed present in excess of 5% and the percentage by weight. So if a variety not stated seed is used on the label, the kind of seed must still be listed, a lot number or other lot identification, the percentage of germination, the percentage of hard or dormant seed, the percentage of weed seed and or other crop contaminants present, and the calendar month and year the test was completed. In addition, varieties that are protected under the Plant Variety Protection Act can be sold as seed only with the permission of the certificate holder. But once bought, you are allowed to save seed of Plant Variety Protection Act protected varieties from the harvested crop for your own use indefinitely. This is called the farm saved seed exclusion. However, it's not legal to sell or exchange that seed with any other party. So you can use it for your own use, but you can't sell it. Some of the benefits of cover crops, especially on these prevented planting acres, could include reducing soil erosion, reducing weed pressure, improving soil quality by reducing compaction potential, increasing soil organic matter and water holding capacity. It could also retain nutrients that otherwise would be lost. And if you add a legume to the planting species, you could be adding nitrogen to the next crop. It could also help break up disease cycles. So if you'd like more information about cover crop management on prevented planting acres, or if you want just general technical or financial assistance about cover cropping, you can always call our office at 320-251-7800, extension 3. And again, this has been Mark Lefebvre from the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District with your conservation report, and thanks for listening this morning.